Oh, there it is, the first run of the maglev, and I'm using that um, four-prong Hall sensor, so no transistors. So the video shows it looks like it's going slow, but it's freaking humming, and it's absolutely silent. Absolutely silent. That's that 5.4 volts. I really should probably turn it down because I believe that the Hall sensors are that four-prong Hall sensor is meant to be at low voltage, but it is flying. So what I see through the video, it looks like it's going really slow, but it is screaming. Oh, what I should do is see if I can get, oh, probably not because I don't have a thing on it. Yeah, no, I would need a reflector. Yeah, anyway, it's absolutely silent. You can tell that it's nice and balanced, no vibrations. I really wish the video would show it better. Maybe it'll show it once I upload it. Maybe it's just what it looks like through the camera lens. But it's absolutely silent. I put the glass mirrors in. I put the glass backing in. They're actually little tiny hobby mirrors, I guess. I don't know. I got it at I got it on Amazon. Yeah, so no transistor, using a small coil that I got from a fan. I think it's from a fan or it's from a microwave or it's from something. I have a couple of these. I've got that one there with no core and this one with an iron core. But it's really thin wire. So I think that's the secret for um, those four-prong Hall sensors. Low voltage, but it is flying. All right, ciao. Yeah, really quick. I just pulled it off, and the sensor's absolutely cool. You can see it spinning down. It'll actually spin like this for a long time because there's hardly any friction. I rounded off the ends of the um, rod so that it would run nice and smooth on the mirror. Here, let's throw it back in there again and turn it back on. Oh, yeah, let's turn it back on first. Yeah, I can feel it hooking up. Oops. You can hear it against the mirror. Dag, it was absolutely silent, but it's flying again. So it's funny, if I put it directly under it, it slows it down. So it's unlike the other one that I bought that was using that. Anyway, ciao. Yeah, so it works great. And here is the big shaft for the window motor. It came out absolutely beautiful. So now I've turned it over and I topped off the other end with some resin. So hopefully I can get some kind of a coil built for this puppy. That's going to be the hard part. Because I got to use a great deal of wire. And I'm trying to figure out a way to set up a rig of some kind. But yeah, that thing will be dry by tomorrow. And yeah, we'll get it going. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, SkyCollection. That's his coil. It is screaming. It's also vibrating a little bit. I actually had to turn it down because it's going too fast. I actually had to turn it down to 6 volts. There it goes. stabilizing now. And of course I've got the, for the load, I have the super caps. It's working great. It's weird because I had to manually connect it, so to speak. And what I mean by that is I had to lift the coil up closer to the rotor to get it started. Then once I put it down, it stayed connected, which was kind of weird. Let's see what we're doing here. Wow, if that's correct, that's saying 12,000 RPM. And I believe it. It is flying. Let me... So I'm playing with the potentiometer a little bit. I have it kind of in the middle. Yeah, there it goes. It's definitely producing electricity. Let's see what we got going now. It's really stable now. Yeah, 12,700 RPM. 12,800. And that's at 6 volts. There was no way I could put it up to 12 volts, but it's rated to go because you know, I mean, I threw this together. There was no instruments to balance it or anything like that, so I have to be really careful. But it's flying. Sweet. And of course, I couldn't leave without testing this using a regular Hall sensor with the Hall circuit via SkyCollection. And that's at 10 volts. Works beautifully. Yeah, I had to try it out. That one's a little better. That one doesn't have an iron core. The iron cores, I think, are only good for the bedini circuits. But that guy is flying, and that is the regular Hall sensor. And that little coil, like I said, is from a fan or something. All right, I think I've run my maglev through its paces today. That's at 10 volts. Let's see what it's doing. 5,000 RPM, 5,600, 5,700 at 10 volts. So yeah, if I were to crank it up, of course the speed goes up. That's at 11.8. Nice and steady, little chatter, but well within my tolerances. All right, that's the end. Those mirrors really do make a difference. This is it just winding down. 3,300 RPM. And it'll spin like this for a long time. I mean, it's still at 3,000 RPM. And this is just winding down. Cool, man. Now it's really done.